All right, for this video, it's just going to be a quick little overview where I talk about the expectations I have and some tips that I can give you for the conferences that are going to be held this week through Zoom. So let's jump right in. First of all, what is a conference? Why are we doing them? What is the purpose of this? Well, basically, I want you to help me help you. Okay, so this is a time that I am really looking forward to, especially since this class is all online, that we can just have some face-to-face, as close as we can, time to talk about you and your progress in this course. Specifically, it is designed for you to ask questions and get feedback on your Mapping the Conversations essay, but I also want to open it up to any questions you have about the course, about any feedback you've gotten on any other assignments. Really, this is just some time that we can actually talk about you as a student and how you can be as successful as possible in this class. And it's pretty low stakes. It's not anything that is super formal. You need to come in prepared, and I'll tell you how to do that. But this is not something you need to stress out about. It's something that you can really look forward to having some of your questions answered. And it'll just be me, so nothing intimidating there. Next, how you will be graded. So this will count for points. It is going to go toward your process work score. So you will see in the gradebook that there is a little section and you can get up to 20 points for coming to your conference on time and being prepared. And if you do not come, then you will not receive 20 points, you will receive 0. So it's really kind of an all or nothing thing. Easy points as long as you come. Now, talking about coming on time, you need to have a place to know when and where to come. So I've made this little Google Doc, and I will go ahead and just show you. You should be able to click right there. Oops. But I already have it pulled up, so I'm just going to go to my next tab. And it looks like this. Alright, so nobody has signed up yet because I haven't released this, but I'll do that shortly. And so what you're going to do is just follow the directions. So type your name in one of the following time slots. It is first come, first serve. So the sooner you see this and the sooner you get your name in, well, that's the sooner you get the time slot that works out best for you. And you'll see every day is blocked off in a little box. We have starting on Wednesday, June 8th, and then it goes into Thursday as well as Friday. And the way I've done this is I've just made 15-minute slots that you can come in and put your name wherever you think is best for you. So maybe you are working on Monday all day, you don't get off till 5 or 6, so I have made it available that you can have some afternoon, some evening slots. But if you're a morning person, maybe you work the night shift, maybe you are just being a full-time student this summer, whatever the case is, if you have morning times available, I just need 15 minutes of your time. So if morning works better, if evenings work better, Thursday I just have morning slots because I'm in online classes that I have to be there for in the evenings, and then we also have Friday mornings and evenings again. If for your special circumstances you can't meet at any of these times, just shoot me an email real quick and I will be happy to do the best I can to see you as soon as possible. And so once you've put your little name here, on the day, let's say you sign up for Friday at 9 a.m., what you're going to want to do is click on this link for Zoom and just click right there. Let's see what happens when I push it since I'm the host of this one. It should do that. I'm going to say yes, open in the Zoom app. And as you can see, it's all of the, there we go. It's just this process of joining in, and you should pop up right here. And make sure when you're talking you have the little mute, unmuted, and you can even push start video. I'm not going to because I have a lot of video technology open right now. But yeah, that's basically how Zoom works. It's just a little conference system. And so I'm going to go back right here to the conference expectations slide. Those are all the logistics. Now let's go into this next slide where I just give you some tips. So first thing you want to do is make sure you have access to Zoom. Like I showed you, you can just click on that link. Sorry if you hear my puppy in the background running around. Click on that link and basically just follow the steps. What happens is if I am still talking to one student and you show up a few minutes early, you'll just go to what's called a waiting room and I'll let you in when the time comes. If it's been like 2 minutes past and you haven't heard anything from me, shoot me an email and I'll let you know. Maybe one of us is having technological problems. So make sure you have Zoom access to internet where you can just use your computer without worrying about, it logging you off or something like that. Next, be prepared to share your screen and your draft. So the point of this is that you are going to want to get feedback on your paper. So the best way to do that, since you can't print it out and send me a copy physically, and I don't want you to mail me one, just have it some way pulled up on Word, or you can go into the Blackboard where you've posted your draft, somehow that you can share your screen with me so that I can see it, you can see it at the same time. That is going to be the easiest, quickest way to pull up your paper. You can have that pulled up beforehand so that it doesn't waste any of your 15 minutes when you're actually talking to me. And then make sure you come in with specific questions. So the way I think works best is that you start off, what are your general questions about this assignment? That kind of, if you don't know those, all the little questions don't really matter because you won't have a paper at all, right? And that's when you can talk about general questions about the course that you have, anything that are just these big questions you want to hit before anything else. And then you want to work your way into that more detailed question. So that's going to be where you talk to me and point out specific things you want me to read over, or you have a question maybe about how do you cite things. Is this source going to be good and reliable? Can you read this paragraph for me? I don't know if my introduction is very good. How do I conclude this paper? These are the things that you can bring up, or be more specific if you want to. It all depends on what you think is going to be most beneficial for you. And that comes to my last conference tip, which is to choose wisely. So everyone gets 15 minutes. And maybe to you that sounds like a long time, but let me tell you, those 15 minutes fly by so quickly when you come with lots of questions. And so have realistic expectations too. I'm not going to be able to read a full draft of 1,500 words and give you feedback on every little thing. I can't do it for everybody in those 15 minutes. And I can't just spend, an hour on yours doing that. So be strategic in what you have me read. Maybe you want to come to me with your weakest stakeholder discussion. Maybe you want to come to me with your strongest one. What do you think is going to work better for you? I don't know. That's up to you. If you don't have a place to start, then I'm just going to start reading at the introduction, and we'll go from there. But I think that it's more beneficial if you know where you are struggling the most, where you want to get the most feedback, the most help from me. That being said, I do not have to see your entire full draft when you don't have to have a full draft prepared when you come to conference with me, but the more you have, it's just going to be more beneficial for you, and you're going to have that much more work already done. So when that due date comes in on the 15th of July, you're already going to have so much work done that it's not going to be a big sweat. And if you have any other questions for me about the conference expectations before they get rolling, just email me and I am happy to talk about it. And I am so excited to see everybody and get to just talk to y'all and get to know you and your writing a little bit better through these conferences. Thanks, guys.